If you're like me, you are constantly telling your dog how much you love them. But does your dog have any idea what you're even saying? And what happens to your dog when they actually hear those 3 words? Let's bark about it. Welcome back to Alpha Paw, your destination for everything dog. I'm Bernie Zilio, and I'm on a mission to answer every doggone question you have ever had about your fur babies. And today we are talking about what happens to your dog when you say those 3 magic words, I love you. Now, I know this is just anecdotal evidence, but when I tell my dog Pod how much I love him, all 700 times a day, I feel like he completely understands what I'm saying because he usually reciprocates in his own slobbery way with lots of kisses. And while I like to fancy myself an everyday scientist, I cannot substantiate my experience with full-fledged research. But luckily, I don't have to, because a new study backed by Canine Cottage did all the work for me. The research discovered that dogs' heart rates increased, on average, by 46.2% when being told I love you. I think my heart skipped a beat when I learned that. I've learned so much hosting this show, but this just, I can't. It makes me so happy. I tell my dog I love him even more now, which I didn't think was possible. But basically, the way Canine Cottage found this out was by using monitors to track pups' pulses as they experience different activities. Upon hearing the words, I love you, the dogs in the study became excited and their heart rates elevated by about 46%. Seeing their humans after an extended period apart only raised their heart rates by about 10%. That's actually pretty mind-blowing if you think about it. We are so used to thinking we're seeing our dogs at their most excited state when we come home, but really, they are way more amped up when we tell them how we feel about them. And if that's not the sweetest and most heartwarming thing you've ever heard, I don't know what to tell you. What's interesting though is that some loving activities, for example, cuddling, actually lowered the dog's heart rates. The study found that snuggling your little muffin can reduce your pup's heart rate by an average of 22.7%. So cuddling your pup actually has a calming effect on them. So what I'm hearing is that my dog Pod needs more cuddles? Consider it done. Now, if that wasn't reason enough to get your spoon on with your canine companion, I have some more mind-blowing facts for you. The same study found that seeing their pups resulted in a 10.4% decrease in the human's heart rate, aka seeing our little fur babies can actually relax us. A report from Harvard Health Publishing found that dogs aren't the only ones reaping the calming effects. According to several studies, humans who have dogs actually have lower blood pressure than those who don't. And while that's not causal, there could be confounding factors, like the fact that those with dogs probably tend to be more active, etc., etc. I prefer to believe that dogs make us happier, healthier, and just all around better people. Turns out I'm not wrong though. According to the CDC, there are a ton of health benefits to owning a pet. Decreased blood pressure, like I mentioned, decreased cholesterol levels, decreased triglyceride levels, decreased feeling of loneliness, and increased opportunities for exercise, outdoor activities, and socialization. And guys, get this. If you have little kiddos in the house, research from Ohio State University's Veterinary Medical Center indicates that kids who are raised with dogs show improved behavior, heightened empathy for others, and lower anxiety levels. That's crazy. So basically, in conclusion, we are good for our dogs are good for us, and all of this dog love makes the world a better place. That's not necessarily science, but it is definitely a fact with a capital F. Have you noticed your dog getting especially excited when you tell him or her how much you love them? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, I'm Bernie Zilio, and this is Alpha Paw. Be sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single doggone episode, and we will see you next time.